This song came off my first CD. And as I mentioned before, my first CD was sort of a hodgepodge of different types of music. It was just songs that I was very happy to have written, and so it didn't really have a direction. I suppose the motif of the songs were really 70s pop and 70s music in general. There are 3 songs on the CD that I consider to be serious. I don't really like writing serious songs. I'd rather just write about love. I'd rather just write about good times and happiness in life. But I did have a friend, a very dear friend, that went through a relationship and a divorce, unfortunately. And so I wanted to write a song from her perspective. And this is the song that came out of that. It's called Declaration of Independence. And she was dealing with a spouse who was an alcoholic. And he went in and out of jobs, and suffice to say, it really, really was a terrible time in her life and her 2 kids. So I wrote this song, and I hate to sort of glom onto her sadness and her hard times, but I think the song comes across very, very well, and it's a powerful song. It feels country-ish in its authenticity. I don't think a rock and roll band can get away with this, nor, certainly the pop music of today. Doesn't fit, but it's definitely a country song because it is authentic, and I think country music produces authentic music these days. Declaration of Independence, Tuesday, 10 a.m. He's upstairs sleeping off another night of drinking. She sits down with paper and pen. She and the girls are not going through this again. I don't know what that feeling is like in a marriage, to be that close or to make that choice to divorce. But I'm sure that it comes with a lot of pain and a lot of thought. You don't just willy-nilly get divorced in life. I know that from a few people that have gone through divorces. It's very, very tough to go through. So she sits down and writes the following. I've stood by you for 5 long years. I've fought for us with too many tears. I've taken all that I'm gonna take, and I will not suffer any more heartache. I'm tired of the fighting and the blatant lies. I'm tired of lonely nights with tears in my eyes. I want to be happy again. I want my life to make sense. And this is my Declaration of Independence. I don't think I've ever written 2 better stanzas of lyrics in my life. It's a little earnest, but it really, really gets the point across. Next verse, you have chosen a path that is selfish and weak and very unfair. The poison you put in your body has left you empty and your soul is bare. It's taken control of your mind with wounds that only heal with time. I long for the love we once knew, but I've got to find a love that is true. I always wanted to write a song from a woman's perspective, going through a tough time. I grew up with a family of guys, so I really never had a sister, and my mom was almost like a guy. She just really didn't have that much emotion, and it always women just absolutely fascinate me. They just do. The way they think, the way they deal with things in life, the pain, the happiness, the good, the bad, all that, women just absolutely fascinate me. This is a really, really good song that I'm very proud of, Declaration of Independence, and highly recommend you give it a listen. It's off my first CD. Give it a listen. Tuesday, 10 a.m. He's upstairs sleeping off another night of drinking. She sits down with paper and pen. She and the girls, they're not going through this again. And she writes, I stood by you for 5 long years, fought for us with too many tears. I've taken all that I'm gonna take, and I will not suffer any more heartache. I'm tired of the fighting and the blatant lies. I'm tired of lonely nights with tears in my eyes. I wanna be happy again. I want my life to make sense, so this is my declaration of independence. You have chosen a path that's selfish and weak and very unfair. The poison you put in your body has left you empty and your soul bare. It's taken control of your mind, wounds that only heal with time. I long for the love we once knew, but I gotta find a love that it's true. And I'm tired of the fighting and the blatant lies. I'm tired of lonely nights with tears in my eyes. I wanna be happy again. I want my life to make sense, so this is my declaration of independence, of independence, of independence. Stood by you for 5 long years, fought for us with too many tears. I'm taking all that I'm gonna take, and I will not suffer any more heartaches. I'm tired of the fighting and the blatant lies. I'm tired of lonely nights with tears in my eyes. I wanna be happy again. I want my life to make sense, so this is my declaration. This is my declaration. This is my declaration of independence, of independence, of independence.